Welcome to the Chat Circus podcast, a podcast for lost individuals. If you're lusting for debauchery, we're your clowns, Nano
and Junior.
And this is
the fucking Chat Circus.
The Chat Circus, sir. Yeah, I know. I feel it too. You don't feel like doing an episode right now?
Fuck
right?
No, I'm tired.
Wow. As I live and breathe.
We're here, but I'm tired, bro.
What the fuck you tired of? What are you tired of? You had a good night last night. You got rest today.
I'm tired of the vibes.
What vibes? You know what I'm upset about?
What?
The last episode we put out got a lot of views and listens and plays.
I'm bringing this down.
You could bring it down a tad bit. But the 2-3 episodes before that, even the clown cars didn't get as much plays.
Not getting heat. I don't know.
I don't understand. What the fuck?
No, the last episode, the Pandora's Box, got hella listens in 24 hours. I think that's the fastest episode to get that many plays. In
24 hours, it did get a lot of plays, while everything else kind of just...
Like I was like low key. I'm like, are we gonna go viral here? But we didn't.
That's not gonna happen. Not this year. Maybe not next year. I think we're gonna have to have like a good 5 years in before anything happens.
Don't say that.
I mean, that's just the reality of
it. It's funny too because I mean, I the Pandora's Box. It's a good episode, I guess. I didn't think it was that great, honestly, but you said it was good.
Compared to all your other shenanigans in Colombia, it wasn't the normal Junior bullshit.
Okay.
Content-wise, I think it was good.
Yeah.
Like, for as far as an episode goes?
Yeah. I mean, shit went down, so, yeah. But the episode before that was lit. I like that one. Sanctuary City, that was a good episode. That's a heater right there.
I listened to it, and I'm like, damn, son, I actually finally conquered something on my fuck it list.
Yeah, you did.
But I don't think I brought the energy for it. I listened like, I could have sold it a little more. But my thing is, I'm not like you. You paint the picture. I don't do all that. I don't fucking talk about the phone on the wall that has the blue buttons and the yellow numbers.
I'm an audible book. That's why. I put it in your head and you see everything that's happening. I try to. So that's a plane.
That's a fucking plane.
Yeah. So anyway, Sanctuary City is a heater. I love that episode.
What is it about that episode that you like?
Just because what we did, obviously your story, but when we went to Roosevelt Ave,
it was Queens.
It was the same night, the same crew, but completely different outcomes, completely different experiences. So I was like, that's interesting.
Wait, running back. What do you mean?
We both did the same thing, and your experience and my experience were polar opposites.
Oh, okay. Hot and cold.
Yeah. So.
But how do you feel that it's available? You don't have to catch a flight, sir.
No, you don't. I mean, catching a flight is way better. Let's keep it a buck, right? You're out the country.
You're going to relax
and
vibe and party and chill.
You're eating cheap. You're drinking cheap. You're fucking relatively cheap. So
I don't know about all that.
Generally, if you do it how it's designed, you're fucking cheap. No,
I don't know about all that.
Why?
Because here in Roosevelt, if we're just talking about the act, you go in 1, 2, 3, and you're out. You're done. Mm-hmm. Over there, let's just talk about how much money you gotta spend just to even get there.
Yeah, I'm saying, I get that, but I'm saying if experience to experience, it's better over there.
Because you have more options. I could see.
Yeah.
But as far as it being easier, I'm not so sure.
No, I didn't say easier. I said it's relatively cheaper.
Cheaper?
Outside of the flight and the stay.
Outside of the flight,
you're getting more bang for your buck out there is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And you
For
can't
70
deny
to 100, yeah, you are getting. Okay. It's a better experience, and you are getting more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
That I'll give you.
That's what I'm saying. It's relatively cheaper.
But you see my point where I say you don't have to catch a flight.
No, you don't have to catch a flight. No.
How does that make you feel, brother?
I mean, last week, it sucked. I was like, nah, fuck that. I was looking at flights still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't talk about this just yet.
I was looking at flights. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it for me. So.
You can see how I say, yo, let's just go there, bust a quick nut, get a couple tacos, be on our way. It's a vibe.
No, yes, that's a fact.
It's a vibe. Obviously, it's not going on a plane and landing wherever you're going and booking your hotel stay, your Airbnb with a pool, going to the beach. That's a different type of situation.
Of course.
But if you just want to get your nut off.
No, absolutely.
Get your head, unwind, de-stress. It's a quick thing.
Yeah, if you want to, fill your belly, empty your nuts, and empty your wallet, it's a vibe.
So let's bring it just a tad bit back to the last episode. Mm-hmm. We spoke about how much you spend on this chick out there.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into the details. Mm-hmm. But that kind of ties into what I'm talking about, Roosevelt.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all that there.
Yeah, no.
Your money, whatever you're sending her, rent and whatever else to keep herself upkeep, you don't have to do any of that. The money that you sent her out there, you could be saving in your pocket. And you could be going to Roosevelt. How many motherfucking times, bro?
Yeah, I hear you.
And you could get a different girl every fucking time.
Yeah. I gotta say, like, this is me. I'm not gonna speak for all men, but I have a nagging suspicion most men would agree with this. For me, my sexual experiences are better
when you treat them like a woman, with respect.
No. That's not even what I'm gonna say. When I have a connection or a relationship with the girl,
that's a whole
fact. The sex is so much better.
That's a whole fact,
right? So the whole getting a new bitch, busting a nut, bro. I get nervous every fucking time. It's almost like stage fright. It's almost like stage fright. But
here's where you're fucking up.
And then you gotta fight through it.
Here's where you're fucking up. I don't know if you mean stage fright, like, I can't even get my dick hard type of stage fright, or you wanna please them and you understand what I'm saying? You're not going there to please them.
No, I'm not. No.
So you're talking about just getting up. Getting an erection. That's what we're talking about.
I'm a very visual person.
Okay.
And visuals is heavy for me. And then once I can connect that, like once that's okay, then it's the vibe. If there's no connection, it's happened. I've pulled it off where I'm fucking and I hate it. I'm like, this is so boring. Like it's like, ugh. The one chick out there that everybody ran through, I'm gonna say Johanna. Y'all all were like, oh, yeah. And then I was like, nah, this ain't it. I was very disappointed. And I said it. I'm like, she sucked. Because I just wasn't feeling it.
That pussy was probably gaping. That shit's mad open, bro. Like, of course you're not going to enjoy it. Of course you're not going to enjoy it. Everybody just went through that shit.
I just think she wasn't in on it either. Like, she was stuffed, all fat and lethargic. And so was I. Like,
she got bent over. I had her in a pretzel position. Like, her legs were crossing each other and I was fucking her.
I don't know, man. This is me. I guess I'm not speaking for all men, but I have a suspicion most men enjoy sexual experiences with women that they have somewhat of a connection with. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. But my whole goal with the Roosevelt Ave, or even to, like, we spoke about it just a little bit. Brooklyn. I took you to Brooklyn, and you saw the girls on the track.
Yeah.
What was your opinion on that?
Garbage.
Hold on. See, this is where you piss me off. They're American black girls. A majority of them are black American women. That is not Junior's taste. He has a preference. He likes light skin.
Yeah.
So do not say garbage. Just say it's not for you.
It's not for me. But that's my opinion. You're asking what is it? It's garbage.
They had some badunkadunks out there.
No, without a doubt, they got bodies, and some of them were attractive.
So then, why the fuck would you say it's garbage?
But bro, to go there, have them come in the car, bro. I don't like. First off, I don't like fucking or doing. Getting head in the car is cool, but fucking in the car is terrible, bro.
Well, that's where you negotiate. Listen,
terrible.
Let's come with me to the hotel. There's 2 hotels, motels right there.
Yeah.
There's 2 motels right there next in that same area within the block.
Okay.
So if you want to go in the room then you go rent your room and then you go outside and negotiate. Look, I got a room upstairs. How much to have you for, let's say, the hour? Come up with me, and we do our thing. Now, you are going in your pocket a little more with the motel room, and now for the hour. But it's comfortable, and you're getting what you want. You could just get the car head. I've gotten that for $40. I got it over there. $40 head. This was way back then, but I don't know if they do that shit no more.
Yeah, I guess.
But my whole goal with this whole shit is I want you to slowly or cold turkey cut this bitch off in Colombia. I want you to. I just want you to get rid of her, bro.
That's your
my
your
goal.
scheme.
My goal is to bring you out here as much as I can.
Yeah.
Have you visit Roosevelt or maybe Brooklyn. They got a track in Queens. It's like Sufton and something down there. We could go to the Bronx. There's mad Spanish bitches. You got Hunts Point. They walk on the track. Or we could go to the middle of the Bronx, rent a hotel room, and there is a plethora of Spanish bitches. Plethora. You're not the only one with vocabulary. You're not the only one with vocabulary, my friend. I got that from My Three Amigos. Remember that movie? The Three Amigos?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is my goal, is to slowly wean you off like the crackhead you are off this bitch.
She's a nice lady.
Anyway, so that's what I want to do. I want you to, explore different things out here where you don't have to catch a flight.
I feel you.
You're like, yo, I want some pussy. Because like I said before, to me, you associate fucking with going to catch a flight when you don't have to do any of that. Now,
I mean, not necessarily. To me, because it's deeper than that. So you've been staying with me. You've kind of been exposed to my daily, my routine, my weekly routine.
He's lonely.
Routine. No, it's not even that, bro.
Oh, okay.
At work, I deal with a lot of bullshit, a lot of stress, right?
Okay.
So when catching a flight is not just going to fuck her, it's getting out the country, de-stress, enjoy everything, but think about here.
Now let me ask you, listening to what you just said and then listening to everything you say about your trips when you go out there and you're just with her, it doesn't sound like...
No, like I said,
because she's nagging and bitching.
No. It was good.
Even this weekend, the situation this weekend with her.
I was about to get into that before we got into
I want to get into that too, but I want to slowly build up to that. Like I said, my goal is to slowly wean you off of her because you can't do it cold turkey. Like even in Philly, it's available in Philly, my man. I've gotten it done twice out there.
Oh no, I'm sure it is.
I've gotten it done twice.
But again, so here, I gotta be very clear here, right? I've dated black chicks in the past. I think black women are beautiful. I don't think they're ugly. It's just not for him. I've had my run. I'm into Spanish women now.
I was clowning him,
and that's it.
Last night I was.
I'm not even looking at white chicks like that. I'm solely stuck on Spanish women right now.
I was clowning him last night. He took one fucking trip to Colombia and did a transformation. Prior to his
reborn.
Yeah, prior to your trip to Colombia, this guy was listening to hip hop, only into white women. You go out there, you fucking only want Spanish women. This guy has all he listens to is reggaeton. And then he changed his settings on his phone to Spanish only. Like I look at his phone and it's fucking it's an immigrant's phone. I'm like, yo, what?
That's funny.
He's watching only Spanish TikTok and he's posting Spanish memes. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He even laughs like ja 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 ja. I'm like, yo, what is this, bro? Like, you can still be American, my man. Yeah. He laughs ja 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 ja. Sound like a fucking helicopter when he's laughing in Spanish. Ja, 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 ja. Get to the chopper.
For those that don't know, ha 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 is H-A-H-A. That's how we say it here forever. But in Spanish, it's J-A-J-A-J-A.
I'm sure they know. Ja, ja, ja.
I don't think they know.
Okay, so we're out here in Queens again because on the weekends I come see my kids. So Junior's been accompanying me because I've been having car trouble.
Might as well get into it now.
No, I don't like leaving breadcrumbs. I like telling the whole story when it's time.
Okay.
So right now I have a past and a present for this situation. Mm-hmm. In maybe a month, maybe I'll have a future because I want to get into the whole thing, not just the car situation.
Okay, I got you.
I want to be able to get into the trifecta of the stress that I've been having.
I got you.
So that's me. That's why I don't like to get too into my business just yet because I want to give you the before, the during, and the after. Uh-huh. So we'll get into that whenever. But I'm having car trouble, so Junior's been bringing me out here, which I greatly appreciate. And what we've been doing is going to Roosevelt Avenue, eating tacos,
Birrilandia,
and we've seen it, the women out there, but we've never engaged, and we're starting to engage.
Yeah.
So that's what we did this weekend. But before we get into that whole story, so pretty much we went back to Sanctuary City.
Yes, we did.
And before we get into the deets for that,
yeah,
let's talk about your situation with this chick. Because I feel like you're starting... I think you're like me, how I got one foot in New York and one foot in Philly.
Yeah.
You got one foot with her, and you got one foot in doing the dog shit that we do, stress-free. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a part of you is trying to hold on to her because you want that connection. You want her there, but at the same time, you're like, I don't want the headaches and the stress.
Yeah, and that's accurate. So the thing with her, and I know the people that listen and follow, they're not gonna. I know they don't understand, or maybe they're like, "What the fuck?" At the end of the day, look, I'm not trying to. We're not a women bashing podcast. We're not. However, if this is what I'll say, if it quacks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, right, and it sounds like a duck, what is it? It's a fucking duck.
It's a whore in Colombia. That's what that is.
No, so what I'm saying is the experiences I've had that I've seen you and others and just in general, and then there's a whole like online discussion about it, right? American women, they're modernized. They're modern women, right? They want the benefits of being equal to a man, but they want none of the responsibilities of that comes with that. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They want to make their own money. So when a man makes money,
they want to spend your money and save theirs.
That's it. Exactly it. Right. They want to have equal say, equal choice, equal opinion, equal this. But
they have all these standards and they don't even meet their own requirements.
That's a fucking fact.
But hold on. I agree with you there. But you go to Colombia and you wife a chick that doesn't even bring shit to the table but pussy. And on top of that, you said it plenty of times, so I'm not talking shit. She's very modernized. You said this, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know where you're landing with this, but go ahead, my man.
So, yeah, I love how you try to just shit me and then expect me to...
Rebuttal? Because I can see what you're trying to build up to, but it's like...
because end of the day, bro, she's young. She's fertile. She doesn't have children. She's attractive. She's everything that checks the boxes for me. And then the whole modern thing is... She's modern to what she knows because she lives off social media. She's young. She's Generation Z, whatever the fuck it is. So, and that's all of them, bro. But in the core, the traditional shit is there because she does it with me. I've seen it and all that. I'm not getting that here ever. I'm never getting that here. Never, ever. It's not happening. That's a fact. You're laughing because you know it's true.
I don't think you're giving it a chance, but go ahead.
Give what a chance, my man?
I don't think you're giving it a chance, bro. You're locked in on her. Let's just say, you're locked in.
That's a fact.
She ain't going nowhere.
I'm not saying that. My focus is her. However, I'm juggling the bullshit that's gonna come with her, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
I guess, yeah.
This is what it is. It's like because I'm like, and I said it already. I'm emotionally invested with her now. I'm like, damn, I'm in deep. I didn't expect to be this, but I am. Right? I wasn't looking for it, and I'm here. So now I'm juggling with this. Do I want to continue this with
that's
her
what I was just
or
about
not?
to ask you.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Now, here's the thing. I could easily block her on everything and cut her off and change my number, and it's done. But then I got to live with, all right, what do I want to do? I've come to terms. I'm not a guy to sit here and fuck randos week in and week out. That's not me. I'm not built that way. Okay. I'm not built that way, and I don't find that appealing or attractive. I see it. I see it in others, the loneliness that it brings.
Okay.
Right? Dude, I'm not saying I'm a one-woman man, but I'm a man I need connection. I need some type of connection.
Self-awareness is key. I think you are a one-woman man. I think you are. And it's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that.
So
I don't want her for you. I don't want her for
so
you.
This lifestyle,
yes,
it's fun, but long term, it ain't for me, and I know that. I've known that for a while, but I dabble because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? But when I see motherfuckers that are in it, like they can front all they want.
Yeah,
this is a lonely road, my boy. And let's keep it a buck. It's not as cheap as it's made out to be.
No, it's not. It never was cheap. No one has ever said it was cheap.
No, because they say, relationships is more. This lifestyle can be quite expensive, if I'm being honest.
It is.
So,
I think a lot of guys are what's the word? Misconstrued.
They mislead.
Yeah, it's not. It definitely is
they
not.
mislead what the lifestyle can be or is.
It's not cheap. Mm-mm. It is not. If you're looking for love, if you're looking for love, you definitely have to do what you're doing. If you're going to stay out here and work and provide, because you're not born in that country, whatever that country is, you have to come here, or if you're already here, you stay here and work, get the money, send the money back home, build a house or pay the rent, and hope that the woman that you're providing for is loyal, which she probably isn't. But they have to do what you're doing. Send her money and take care of her. And that's cool. My issue, you know what? It's not even my fucking issue anymore. I honestly, I don't give a fuck. When I'm here in the circus, I push your buttons. That's my goal. Push your buttons out there. When we're not recording, you tell me these things. And yes, my reaction is my reaction. Sometimes I go like this. Oh my God, bro. I can't. Like some of the shit you deal with, and I saw some shit you dealt with this weekend that I was just like, yo, bro, I can't. But back to my point. If you're going to maintain a woman out there, you have to do what Junior's doing. Send money and all that shit. The problem I have is with the chick that you're doing it with, I feel like from what I witnessed outside looking in, this chick does not appreciate, and the bar keeps going higher and the expectations are more and more, and it's just like the entitlement is there, and it's like, yo, bro. Like, when are you gonna realize this? You could be taking care of a whole other bitch out there, and you could be getting 10 times more, dealing with 10 times less of the headache. That is my whole fucking thing, bro.
I hear you, but you and I are different in many ways, and I'll explain why. Me personally, this is gonna sound like an oxymoron, but I have to explain what it is, because again, every person is individual, and this is my individual experience. This is what drives me. So I can't have a ragdoll as a partner. Meaning, if I'm like, to have someone that you're gonna dominate at all times is boring to me. That's not gonna fight back or rebuttal or push you to be better is boring.
Okay.
Right? And guys say that's what they want a submissive. Of course, she's got to be submissive to you, but I'm not saying this is her, but I'm saying this expression: behind every king, there's a strong queen, right? Okay. What I mean by that is, and I've said this analogy before, I'll say it again. We think of 300, Leonidas, the king of fucking men, and then his wife, the queen. She was a bad bitch to the kingdom, but to him, what he said was law, right?
Okay.
So, she was a strong woman, but submissive to him. That's the ideal woman that I want. So, meaning, I don't want a bitch that's a pushover. I don't want a bitch that I want her to challenge me to be better, but at the same time, I need to keep her in line.
Okay, now that you've said that, does this chick do that for you?
Yes.
She pushes you to be better.
So it's unfair to judge because you see all the bad. I don't. Just like in anything, I don't discuss the good shit. I only vent the bad shit because I need somebody to talk to.
Okay, that's fine. That's a fair statement because you're right. I don't hear the good shit. And everything that's good that you tell me, it goes in one ear, out the other, because I have already made my judgment, my opinion on her. So just give me 3 good, positive, whatever you like about her.
3 positives?
Yeah, go ahead. I hear so many negatives. Let me hit 3. Besides the looks, besides the sex, besides maybe the sweet nothings that you whisper to each other when you're in bed, what is it that she does for you that pushes you to make you feel like, yeah, I'm living for the both of us?
No, one thing right off the top is her decisiveness. So you know, and I know you know what I mean by this. You ever be with a bitch and you're trying to think about something? She's like, I don't know, whatever you want to do. I don't know what. Nah, she's quick to make decisions. She's quick to make decisions.
Okay.
And if I say something, she'll be like, no. And then she'll say, she recommends this, da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Let's do that. And then boom. So she's decisive. I like that.
Okay, that's 1.
I like that a lot. 2, when there's moments that I don't feel like doing shit, or whatever, she pushes me. She's like, and she'll say, get up and do it. Or no, stop. You got to go. You got to say, I'm always bitching about work, right? I'm always bitching about. So she'll be like, shut the fuck up. Let's get dressed. You got to go. Or you see it. You see it when I'm dragging my feet to go to work.
Yeah.
So before I would be on the phone with her. And it was, so that's just an example. When we're out together, like when I'm out there with her and I'm like, nah, I'm chilling. I ain't trying to do that. She's like, get the fuck up, get in the shower. Let's go. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
The asshole in me right there 1, yeah, she's pushing you to work. She's got to get her money. 2, yeah, she's pushing you to get up so you could go out and do something because you're going to spend money. That's just me, but go ahead. Okay, that's 2. What's number 3?
And then just, even though, again, because you don't only hear the bad.
Well, maybe you should start painting a different picture, my man, because that's not fair to her.
That's a fact.
That is not fair to her.
When I hit you up, it's to what? To vent. That's what we do.
Now, there was a...
Because here, let's be fair. You don't want to hear shit about her. So if I'm telling... And you've done this to me, where I'm talking about something like positive, you're like, I don't give a fuck. And you don't even want to hear it. You've done this many times.
I apologize for that.
Admit it, yes or no?
I can admit I've done it.
Okay, so...
Well, hold on. And I'm thinking now, and I think the reason why... What did I just say about the second positive thing? 1, she's pushing you to go to work because, yeah, she's got to get funded. And if you don't go to work, that's her money. 2, she's pushing you to get up so you guys could go out and do something because, yeah, she's having somebody spend money on her to go and enjoy a good day. Mm-hmm. So everything that you tell me that's positive, I find the negative, and that's wrong. That's wrong. I'll admit that. But there was a moment in the last episode where things got tense between us.
Yeah.
So I was telling you how many motherfucking times this and that. I was asking you how many times does she have to do X, Y, Z in order for you to get my point, to prove me right or whatever. Uh-huh. It's not right to her that all you do is tell me the negative.
That's a fact.
It's not right because what you've done this whole time is vent, and you're an asshole. This guy is an asshole. What you've done is paint this picture about her that, she's this, that, and the third. And I have formed my opinion on her, and I don't like her. And that's not right because if she's as nice as you say she is, if she's doing good things, then I think from the beginning what you should have done was say, yo, on top, besides that, here's some positives that I like. This is what gets me going. Because all I've been hearing is, she's toxic, but I like it. I don't like that shit. What I don't like is the way you guys met, how she was very all in your face with an attitude, threatening you and all that shit. Uh-huh. For me, I've said this before, I don't like that shit. I'm not into drama. The moment a female wants to have a in-your-face argument or whatever.
You talking about like when she got mad and she started arguing with me and left and then
yeah.
The next day
I'm not into all that.
Am I coming back? What do you want? Yeah.
I'm not into all that. Listen, stay over there. And I think it's because of the things that I've been through. I've gotten arrested. I've had women. I've been in some drama. So for me, immediately once a female does shit like that, you gotta go. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. And then I said, you're an asshole because your last day of your trip, the recent trip, you said, yo, I got a vent. And you called me. I don't remember what we spoke about, but I was just giving you my piece, my opinion. And then you turn around, you hear what I got to say. And then you go, okay, I'm going to go do this. So you dump your negative fucking energy on me. You make me invest into this situation and you make me feel like, yo, this bitch gotta go. But then you turn around and you keep going right back to her for more bullshit. So when I see that, I'm like, yo, I don't fucking like her. You understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I hear you.
So it's not fair for you to have done that. Like, I think you should have really told both sides of the story. Even though you were venting to me, you should have told both sides. But what you do is you say when you're wrong, you admit when you're wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't care about none of that either because at the end of the day, if I'm funding the whole situation, I'm putting money in my pocket, you're eating on my dollar, you're partying on my money, I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's just a fact. So to me, if I'm funding the whole situation, if I'm like, how many more years you got on? 20 years?
20.
If I'm 20 years older than you, to me, you're a fucking baby. And your opinion means nothing. If I'm funding the situation, your opinion means jack shit. I want to do this. I don't want to do that. I hear you. You want to do that, but I'm all right. We're going to do what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I just explained. That's how most men want. They want so, and I'm not.
You kind of did it.
What do you mean?
And I'm proud of you.
No, but yeah, I'll explain that.
I'm proud of you for
exactly
giving
what
her
you
shit.
So you want a relationship, like if and when you do get a relationship, you're gonna want a relationship where you dominate the whole time.
No, hold on. I didn't say that.
That's what you're saying.
No. Listen to what I said. If I'm 20 years older than you, if I'm funding the whole situation, where I'm not valuing your opinion. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Me, I don't see myself dating a woman in the Dominican Republic. That's my favorite country. That's Sosúa. That's my home. Yeah, Sosúa. I don't see myself doing that. If I was to ever move out there, because I know the kind of women they are, I don't want it, because eventually they want to push you over. They want to control the situation. They'll be submissive in the beginning, but once they know they got you, they try to have that one up over you and try to manipulate and juice you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once they know they got you, that's when they start cheating, and I'm good.
I got you.
I'm good. Not that I want to be dominant. It's in those situations. If I'm older, I'm funding the whole situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dominant. I'm not valuing your opinion. Out here, if I date a female out here, I would like to think that the woman that I'm dating is somewhat of an equal. Yes, to your point, you want someone that could take the wheel sometimes. Like, yo, I'm kind of tired. I just, let the woman lead for a little. But even in that, I don't know, bro, because women, if a woman finds herself leading, she ain't gonna have respect.
That's not necessarily true. So here, I come to terms with this. This whole shit that they preach, the red pill, like, I'm very much into it. But I would say this, right? The guys at the top, the Tate, the Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, right? all this shit. Look, hear me out. No,
I'm sorry. I just seen a clip of, they call him the bottom G, and it's a guy dancing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yo, it's a guy who looks just like Andrew Tate, but I guess he's a ballet dancer.
They call him bottom G.
So there was a clip, and it's when you can't afford the top G, so you get the bottom G, and he walks in the room, and the other guy's like, "Oh shit, it's top G," and then he starts breaking out like dancing like ballet. Or so I was like, "What the fuck?" So you just bring him up. I just think about that clip. It's like, yo, what the fuck is this?
So these 1% guys, right? I'm sure, because we will never experience that. Right? I'm not saying never, but it's highly unlikely most men will experience that level of elite status, right? Mm-hmm. So these motherfuckers are lonely. I look at them. They don't have a bitch. They have bitches. They don't have a bitch.
That's true.
Kevin Samuels, Tate, all these top. Look at these top dudes. They don't have women in their life. A strong woman that's been long term in it.
These are young guys.
No, they're not.
They're in
Tate's 40.
I'm not talking about him. I'm
Sammy was in his 50s.
He's dead.
He's dead, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say?
They don't have that companionship.
They don't have that companionship. Don't have a partner. And this clicked for me. I was like, yo, these guys are preaching this dominant male, this and that, which, okay, men need to be men. I agree with that, because we're in a society now where women are men and women are manly and men are feminine. That's not good. That's not good for society. So I agree with that. However, this whole thing about, run through mad bitches, even Myron, right, from Fresh and Fit, like, he don't got a bitch, not that I see. And the more money they get, the more power, the more status, the more like they're almost like Stalin in a way, like that power trip type shit.
I agree. I see it, but this is what I'm telling you. Chat Circus, we're not those guys.
No, absolutely not.
Chat Circus, we are not those guys. We're tricks. We trick off heavy.
We trick for treats,
and sometimes we simp.
That's a fact.
So
most men simp though.
We use those guys as examples, and sometimes they're right. Sometimes, like yourself, I could be like, I don't know if I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. So what?
This goes full circle, because we could be dancing. We can be dancing with what we're saying. Yeah. But the point of my whole fucking thing is, you could be doing what you're doing for her, for someone else. That is my point. Bing.
No, agreed.
That's my point.
I agree.
I want you to be with someone that's gonna do more and give you less bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna, in the beginning, I kind of do. I have a problem, or I had a problem with you simping and dishing out all this money to someone that's gonna continue to be ungrateful. And from where I'm sitting,
yeah,
it appears ungrateful.
Of course, because I'm only spitting the negative. You only hear the bad.
And
so
you've been doing this for 20 years with someone else who was ungrateful, who was expecting more. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you find yourself
with that again. That was the last roughly 5 years with her, because the first 4 years were phenomenal. When she got sick into like year 10, it wasn't overly, because she still tried, she still did her thing. So, but she declined.
Could it be? You see how you said with her?
The first 4 were phenomenal, and then from year 4 to 10, it was a relationship, but it wasn't what it was the first 4 years.
Okay.
After, in 2013, 2012, 2013 is when it all just kind of like that was the tipping point, and it was all a decline from there.
Could it be, when it comes to this chick in Colombia, the first 2 or 3 trips were like the first 4 years with this one? Mm-hmm. And then like the 3 trips after that, it was like the year 5 to 10 with your ex. And then now you're in the final, like the 2016 era, whatever it was. Yeah, uh-huh. Could it be? Could it be?
I don't know. Could be. Possible. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Could it be? Listen, your sister said it, and I'm surprised. Now, how old is your sister?
She's 29.
Okay, she's 30.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Chichi, we love you. I don't want to put your age out there. To me, she will always be that young baby girl.
Yeah.
That's just how I see her. But then she's a grown woman. And I'm like, yo, she's making me feel fucking old. Yeah. And I'm bringing her up because even she said it. You were FaceTiming your mom. She happened to be there. And your mom was telling you, nah, like, mijo, this, and that. And then your sister said it, and this is something that I've been saying. She said, you have to be single. You have to be single and clear. You have 17 years of bullshit dealing with your ex that you have to purge out of your system, out of your soul, out of your energy. You have to be single and really, really know what it is to just love yourself, my man. I've been saying that. And I see you sort of doing it. Before you were scared. And I was like, this guy's a fucking bitch. I'm sorry, this guy's a fucking bitch. But I see you doing it. Like now you're doing all right. But I feel like this is just the outside looking in. You say, oh, I like this about her and I can see myself and I'm holding on to her and this and that. I feel like she was just a crutch for that situation that you invested too much too soon. And eventually it's going to run its course. That's how I feel. You don't have to say anything because I know a part of you agrees and the other part of you still loves her and you want to hold on to her. So you don't have to respond or rebuttal anything. That's just me, what I see. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Whoa, this is a lot. I didn't think we were going to have enough juice for this episode. But this is good. But then again, this is what we've been saying since the beginning of fucking time.
Yeah. So
let's get into what happened this weekend. It's minor, mm-hmm. But this just kind of ties into the kind of toxicity that I'm like, yo, bro, this shit gotta go. Let's get into that, and then we'll talk about us going back to Roosevelt. Ladies and gentlemen, we went back to Roosevelt.
Low key though, like I love toxic shit, man. I do. Like there's a part of me that's like so sexy and appealing.
Junior, you're 40 years old.
But it's fucking chaotic, dude.
Junior, you're 40 years old. What you need to be doing is finding someone. You need to find someone that's going to give you children, if that's what you want. Yeah. Find someone that's going to give you children and put your energy into that instead of toxicity. Or if you're not going to find a partner and have children, then you need to spend your time alone traveling. That's what you need to do. Yeah. One extreme or the other. You're not supposed to be having relationship problems when you're technically single. That doesn't make sense, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You either need to be in a full-blown relationship because that's what you want. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what you want. You like doing this dog shit, but it's clear you want a partner and you want to experience what your ex-girlfriend, your last partner, mm-hmm. your last relationship, what she didn't give you. You want to experience everything that you didn't get from that relationship.
Yeah, no doubt.
And there's nothing wrong with it. That's fine. We're not all the same. You're right. Me personally, I don't see you getting any of that from this 18-year-old, and I will leave it there. Cha, 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 cha.
I just wanted to say, so the third thing, right? I said she's decisive.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No, I did it. She's decisive, right? She's, I don't want to say pushy, but she's like, I guess encouraging would be the best way to say it, right? And then lastly, she's very, which I think you already know, she's very like caring and giving, hence the family. But she does it with me. She does it with people around me. I've seen it firsthand. So she's she's just in a bad environment, but she's a really good person as far as like caring.
Let me also add this. I wanna give her a big. I wanna up. What is it? I wanna big her up because in the beginning, I thought it was just straight up using you. That's what I thought. But I realize she does care for you, and she does have a liking towards you, and there is jealousy. I see that. I still don't like it, but I see that. And the using. The using is because she's a victim of circumstance.
What do you mean? The what? The using?
She uses you. Like, remember I said that I don't want her using you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want you being used. Like, I'm thinking you're being played like a fiddle. You are to a degree. You are. But it's because she's a victim of circumstances. I'm broke. I'm fucked up. There's no work, or I'm not working, or whatever.
Yeah.
I need money. This is the guy who's providing. So of course I'm gonna go to him.
Okay. So
that's a backhanded compliment.
I hear you.
Now, Jay-Z, what's that song he's got? Lost One?
Yeah.
You heard it? He's talking about, and there's a part where he's talking about Beyonce. He's talking about, the whole shit is about Beyonce. He's hurt. He's emotionally like, damn, son, it's fucked up. I lost her to her career, pretty much. Because she's out there. She's young. At the time, she's young, and she's like at the top of her career, and she's making the choice to go and do her thing. This is what I think you need to do. Let her go. Find herself. Let her go build herself. No matter how hard it hurts, how hard it may be, you have to let her go and do some growing. Because if you stay there and you fund the whole situation, you're going to eventually have someone who doesn't know what it's like to be independent, strong, and she's not going to have her own character. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's going to be, in a sense, handicapped and crippled because she has you as that financial crutch where she could always be like, Junior, I need this. Or Junior, can you help me with that? You have to let her go and explore. And while she's doing that, no matter how much it hurts you, you have to go explore yourself. Go fucking party. Go find you. Go be you. Be single. Be you. Your sister said it.
Yeah.
You have to
I hear you.
You have to be single.
I gotta say this. I can't. It's hard to take advice from someone that's been single for like 7 years.
The reason I'm single is because I was in a relationship.
I'm not talking about you.
Who, her?
Yeah.
Well, single people choose to be single because I'd rather be alone. Listen,
I think that's not necessarily true. Some people, there's a choice, definitely. But I feel like
you're saying it's not her choice.
No, I'm saying.
You better get on his ass.
I'm saying in general, there's a choice. Obviously, there's a choice in the beginning. But I think what happens is it evolves into it's no longer your choice, and you're single for so long for a reason.
That's with women.
I'm just saying.
That's with women.
Men too, though.
I can only speak for myself. The reason I'm single is because I do not care to be with a woman in a committed relationship. My son's mother has scarred me.
Yeah, she's done you went through some bad shit. You know what I mean?
So I've been with her 5-7 years. I want to be single 5-7 years, at least 5-7 years, maybe 15, 17 years, maybe 17 years. Fuck that shit, bro. Look what we did last night,
15.
bro. 15, my guy. 15. 15. That's funny. That's funny. I like doing the dog shit that we do. I love it. I enjoy it. Yes, I do get lonely. Like you said, there's guys that there's moments that I do get lonely. But for me, the moment is short-lived because I have my children. For me, my children fill that void. And this is something that I've been thinking about that I don't really talk about. is one day they're going to grow. And if I've done a good job, if their mothers have done a good job, hopefully, Lord willing, they are independent people that are productive, law-abiding citizens. Yeah. And they add something to society. Yeah. So I do think about that. And I'm like, what would I do? There's always Sasua. There's always Sasua. If I do find someone, which is not hard, I find girls all the time. It's not a problem for me. But I just like, I don't like the way she blinks. I don't like the way, you know what I mean? Like right now, it's not for me. Okay. It's just not for me.
I had this thought. I haven't expressed it, but I'll say it now. So I've always come to terms with this. Like I have this very, I don't want to say ill respect for women. I don't want to say I don't respect women, but I also have a struggle with like, dude, my whole mind and just structure is just sometimes it complicates me. It's like it confuses me. I'm very attracted to women that are, just say toxic. It shit drives me nuts. But then
I hear you because I'm attracted to women with fat asses.
Right?
It does that for me.
But then the toxicity is fun and sexy and exciting to a limit. But then when the limit gets pushed to like, all right, now it's pissing me off, then it's no longer. And of course that's an oxymoron because that's what toxic is, right? It's going to take you highs and take you lows. But I also have this struggle, and I know this stems back to my mom, maybe the babysitter, a lot of shit like that. I get tired of women. I get tired of hearing their mouth.
All men do, bro.
I get tired of women.
Look at what's going on with Cardi B. You know Offset, her husband?
Yeah, I heard, but I don't.
She recently went out on I think Instagram Live and said that she's cheating. I mean that she's single because she's tired of his shit, and she's done with him because of his cheating and his bullshit. Yep. Look at Beyonce. At one point, Jay-Z was cheating on her. Look at these bad bitches. There's somebody that's tired of fucking them. Yeah. They're tired of their shit.
I don't know who told. It might have been your dad, but I remember hearing this one. It says, you see a fine woman, a baddie, she's everything of your dreams. Look at her, admire her. But I guarantee you there's some guy out there that's tired of fucking her.
I agree with that.
And that's always stuck with me. Like, damn, that's a bar.
The apple don't fall far from the lemon. Because here I am, preaching his words.
So I'm saying that to say this, right? I crave companionship. I crave.
The apple don't fall far from the tree, but I said far from the lemon because somebody else said that years ago.
I crave companionship. I crave relationship. I do love that shit. But then I'm like, all right, go away. Right? Yeah. And obviously that's difficult in a relationship. My ex used to say this all the time. She's like, you are a cold motherfucker. And I'm like, I just get tired. I'd get tired of women. Right?
You're kind of contradicting yourself.
I know that. I'm openly saying that I'm complicated.
This is one hell of a turn.
So I'm landing the plane here. This is the thought I was having. I'm not gonna say I enjoy the simp shit, right? Because
you thrive.
No, hear me out. However, I get pleasure out of pleasing a woman in a degree, right? I do. I get pleasure out of that. However, I'm like, you know what might work for me? I won't know unless I do it.
Don't tell me sucking dick.
Yeah, I want to suck dick.
I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where you're going with this, bro.
To have a couple, 2, 3, where like I have connection, talk to, see, fun here and there, but there's nothing there.
That's called a prostitute. That's called a prostitute, Junior. That's called a prostitute. You know you could pay a prostitute to fucking cuddle. You know you could pay a prostitute to cuddle, bro. That's cool. He just said I want a 2 or 3 that I probably fund and there's no connection. What is that, Junior? What is that? You could be a sugar daddy. You could be a sugar daddy, fund the situation, and then when you want to collect sugar, you tell him, I want some sugar. That's called a prostitute. Junior wants a prostitute, but my man, you could pay a prostitute to cuddle and fucking.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I was just rattling the thought in my mind. I'm like, what exactly is it that I want? I was like, maybe this might be it.
Did you say the third thing that you like about her? Because I don't even remember.
Caring. She's caring. She's very caring, giving.
Everybody's caring, bro. It's just what they care about.
Bullshit.
No, it's just what and who they care about.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll get into the weekend thing.
Please, we're going on an hour.
Who gives a shit? But before that,
I'm saying, it's crazy. Like, we talking so much shit.
But before that, I kind of want to run it back. You said that you witnessed firsthand, and that. So
okay. So I brought up the statement earlier that I said it's not fair that you only talk about the negativity with her, because now that I've stayed with you and I hear the conversation, and then I hear certain things, I'm like, okay, maybe she does care. Maybe she isn't using and abusing him like I thought she was. In the beginning, I thought, yo, this bitch is going to fucking...
Yeah, I know what you thought.
This bitch is going to juice his pockets.
I know what you thought. And I know what others think.
See, now Junior's ego's getting stroked. Listen, I still don't think you should be with her. But what I'm saying is...
No, I'm not saying I've defended it this entire time. I haven't changed my stance on it. But I just want to hear what made you say that.
Your short answer, I'm staying around you a lot, spending a lot of time around you, and I'm hearing the conversation, bits and pieces, not everything, because you do put the headphones or you go to the different room, and I'm not like that. I don't like to snoop. But whatever little I hear, whatever you come tell me, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm seeing it from a different perspective. So like that's why I said it's not fair to her that you always said negative things, because there's two sides to a coin.
Of course, yeah.
There's two sides to a coin.
Yeah.
All in all, I still don't think you should fucking be with her and do the things you do. I still don't. But just to put, so for the listeners, I'm saying this to clear things up for the listeners.
Yeah.
Because now they probably think, yo, this bitch, like, he's getting got. He is getting got, but there is some type of...
Bro, all men get got. All women get...
No. Hold on.
Let's keep it 100, dude.
No.
Yeah.
There is some men that they're doing the getting. There are some situations, like I know someone personally, he's got a good whole situation. Not all women are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
There are some really, really nice ones out there.
Of course, but the exception isn't the rule.
So anyway, all I'm saying is she isn't as much of a bitch that I thought she was. She's still a bitch. She is still a bitch. But
that's my bitch.
No, I think you're the bitch here, but still, there is a natural sense of caring. Like she is concerned. If you understand what I'm saying, like there's no. I don't want to say there's no malicious intentions, but on a scale of 1 to 100, it went from 80-20 to maybe 60-40. I mean, I'll give her 50-50. I'll give her 50 because I don't know her personally.
But just with what you picked up, you dropped it down to 50-50.
I'll drop it down to 50-50.
And mind you, a lot of times when we're talking, she doesn't know you're there. It's just,
so she's being her.
She's being her.
So she's being herself, and I'll give it went from 80-20, that she was malicious, to 50-50, because I still don't know. You got to believe nothing of what you hear and half of what you see. That's the quote.
Something like that, yeah.
Some shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not there. I don't engage with her, so I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. I get fucking annoyed when she's asking you questions. I fucking hate it. Con quién? With who? With who? I'm laying in bed. With who? I'm taking a shit. With who? I'm brushing my teeth. With who?
That's
that young shit. And it brings me back to when I was young in love.
Yeah.
But
all right,
this whole weekend, what has happened, sir?
So all right, so this is gonna kind of spin off of the trip, right? That last episode, Pandora's Box. While I was out there, I kind of alluded to like the cousin was low key throwing it at me, right? And I could sense it, but I felt like it was a trap, so I didn't jump on it. I didn't capitalize on it, right? Come to find out, I was 100% correct. Now, it wasn't a setup. It was not a setup. It was definitely her trying to spin me. You know what I'm saying?
She was trying to secure the bag for herself.
Exactly, yes. So when we left for Medellin, I didn't know this. I just found this out yesterday. It's my girl, her gay bestie, and then her cousin. They were all living in the apartment. When we left for Medellin, she kicked her out the apartment that night. So while we're going to the airport and on the plane, she basically told her, pack your shit, get the fuck out.
Okay.
I did not know that until yesterday, because what happened was on Friday night into Saturday morning, I was asleep. Because when we leave Philly, I'm getting off of work in the morning.
Yes.
And I got a shower, pack, and then we leave. So I don't sleep at all. I sleep in the car ride. That's it. And then once we get here, we're kind of busy doing shit, this and that. So I don't get to sleep until that night. So I finally went to sleep. Like 1:20, I get my phone is blowing up. She calls, it's like 1:20. I wake up from my sleep. I answer the phone. I'm like half awake, and I'm like, what's going on? And she's just fucking attacking me. And I'm like, yo. And I'm like, what? Hold on. What the fuck is going on right now?
Right.
And what happened was the cousin, we got kicked out, right? She's been staying back in the old city where they're from. Somehow, some way, she got herself a little bag, a little money, because I have a secret account and I follow the cousin. She had posted.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something differently. Go ahead. Just to let you know, I thought you said I have a secret bank account. I was like, wait, you were funding the cousin? That's where my mind just went, but I got you. You have a secret Instagram account. He's got a Finsta. He has a creeper account.
I have a creeper account.
Go ahead. I'm my bad. I heard something
And
different.
she had posted a story, and it looked like she had just got done at the salon. So her eyebrows are done, her hair's done. The cousin was looking, I was like, damn, cousin's looking all right. Her cousin's attractive. She's not ugly, but she was looking like nice. And then on Friday night, there was a birthday party for the chick that won like the beauty contest of that city, like whatever. So she won it, and one thing about Colombia that I've learned is everybody there is a fraud. Everybody is stunting for the gram. Everybody. These motherfuckers don't got socks on their feet to be wearing sneakers, but they will front like a motherfucker. Because I've seen it firsthand. I know these people. I've seen them. They don't got shit, but they're on the gram like they got it. And it's kind of like chaotic. It's kind of
sickening.
Yeah, it's kind of sickening. But anyway, so of course they all want to be at this because this chick is like a local celebrity. So they're all at her birthday party. I guess it's an open birthday party. I don't know if they're invited or whatever. So the cousin is there. The cousin's there in her little fit with this and that. And then the sneakers she's wearing, I know for a fact, are the fucking Air Forces I just got my girl. So I'm like, okay. Well, that's strange, but all right, whatever. What happened was somebody at the party, a so-called friend, I do it in air quotes, messaged my chick and said, hey, Junior is maintaining the cousin. I don't want to say her name. I'll just say V. Maintaining V, and I saw his number in her phone. She took that and just gobbled it up. Didn't question it because the toxicity in her, the young toxic, all that jumped on it. So she calls me, ready to react. I'm like so confused. I'm like, say what? What are you talking about? And she's like, you're a motherfucker. You're a piece of shit. How could you do this? Boom, boom. And she's just like snapping. And then I have to like, I'm trying to collect myself. And now when I wake up, now I'm like, all right, now I'm locked in. I'm like, listen, you stupid bitch. What the fuck are you on? I said, if I were to maintain anybody, why the fuck would it be your cousin? I would have another bitch in another city. What are you on right now? And when I said that, she's like, oh, so you do? And I'm like, no, I don't. But if I did, it wouldn't be your cousin. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? And I'm like, hold on, time the fuck out. Let's backtrack. Who the fuck said what? She's like, somebody said that they saw your number in her phone. I said, all right, let's think about this. How the fuck do they know it's my number, first off? Secondly, do they have my number to know this?
Right.
And thirdly, do they send you a screenshot, a video call, something to prove what the fuck they're saying? Right. She said, no. So how the fuck are you going to believe their word over mine?
Right.
And then she just, now she's mad and she just won't come down. So I said, you know what? Fuck you, fuck off. Don't call me. And I hung up.
Yes. So
we go back and forth on messages, and I'm just like, yo, you're fucking stupid. I was like, you're going to feel like a stupid ass bitch. You're dumb. And I'm just like, this is whatever. I'm going to sleep. Fuck you. When I woke up, I'm like, all right, let's see. So the first thing I did was I went on my Western Union app. I went on to my recent transactions. Well, my transactions all the way up to like September, August. And I just screen recorded all the way down. And everything that I've sent is her. Screen recorded it, sent that. And I said, this is the report from Western. So your stupid ass can see it for yourself. You're the only one I've sent money to. I go to PayPal. I do the same shit up to like August, all the way down.
This is what I'm talking about when I say Junior should not have to go through any of this shit.
So
go ahead.
So I screen record that. I send her that. And I said, this is the report from PayPal. Again, you're being a dumb bitch. I said, I don't want to hear from you. Don't call me. And don't hit me with the I'm sorry because you're fucking wrong. And that's it. I stood on business, right? And I had told you what happened, this and that. Okay. in that same day, I post a lot on Instagram. I mostly post stories, memes, shit like that. The cousin, V, viewed every single one of my stories. Now, I don't follow her. She don't follow me.
Okay.
So she went out of her way to find me and do that. Now, I don't know what her purpose was behind that, but whatever. So I'm like, these bitches are beefing. This is crazy. So finally, in the night, she calls me, and I'm like, what? And she's like, can we talk? And I'm like, sure. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm in bed. She's like, you were going to bed without calling me? I'm like, yeah, I wanted some peace. I had some peace today, so now I'm going to get some restful sleep. So whatever.
This was last night.
This was last night.
After you just did some dog shit. He's cheating on her. What a nice lady. What a nice lady. Fuck that. This is what I'm saying. Look, before you continue, I would not allow myself to go through any of that. That's why she gets cut off. She would have been cut off mad arguments ago. That's one. Two, even if I was doing that, I would still not. I wouldn't screen record shit. I wouldn't screenshot shit. Listen, bitch, this is me. What I'm telling you, I didn't do it. If you don't believe me, fuck you. That's on you. And then I would say, yeah, if I was, so what though? I'm funding the situation. You either, and I did have this conversation with you.
Yeah.
I did tell you, what to say. Go ahead. You can take it away.
All right. So, what? Let me backtrack. When she first calls me, she says to me, she goes like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm in bed." And she's like, "Oh, who are you with?" I was like, "Oh," I said, "Nobody. I just left my other bitch alone, so now I'm gonna go to sleep."
Good.
And she goes, "Oh, well, go see her then." I was like, "No, I just finished with her. Now I got time for you. What's up?" I'm being sarcastic, but I'm being a dick. I'm being.
You're giving her medicine.
Yeah, I'm being playful about it, but I'm also being a dick about it. And then she goes, And then she goes, "What was that story you posted?" Which I had screenshot because we're in the FanDuel. You put me on, and then I was like a potential payout. So I posted that with like a little, like a praying little emoji, like, "Oh, please happen." So she asked me.
He put a 25 leg parlay.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh my God, that's good.
I mean, you gotta risk it. So she sees that amount. The payout was like $500,000 or some shit.
She thought her eyes turned into fucking dollar signs.
So she asked me, she's like, "What is that?" And I said, "Of course you want to ask me. Of course that's the one story that you want to ask about."
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, and she was like, "Is that what you spent?" And I said, "Yeah, on you, right? Fucking around."
Yeah.
And she goes, "No, seriously, what is that?" And I said, "It's a potential payout for a gambling thing." And she was like, "Okay." She's like, "How does that work?" And I kind of briefly explained it. And she's like, "Oh, so you can win that?" I said, "I hope so." And then she goes, "Well, if you win, what are you gonna do?" I said, "Well, it costs a lot to maintain all these bitches I got."
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The gay friend started dying laughing because he's right there. He starts hysterically laughing, and you can see it pisses her off. And I said, "I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gonna be what I want to do with it." And then, but I was like, "But again, it's a long shot, right. Whatever." I say, "Don't get your hopes up because I'm not. Don't get your hopes up." Well, anyway, we moved past that, and then now we start talking. And I said, "First off, you don't got nothing to say to me?" And she goes, "I'm not apologizing." And I said, "Oh, okay, so this conversation is over then." I said, "Good night." And then she goes, No, what are you doing?" I said, "No, if you're not going to apologize, we got nothing to talk about." So she goes, "I'm sorry." And I was like, "No, sorry for what?" Junior. And I was like, no, you got to be, I want you to explain what you're sorry
You got to give me the same energy in that apology that you did in giving me that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. So I make her go through the whole spiel. Fine. So then we're talking this and that. And then I asked her, I was like, "How come you haven't talked to V?" And she goes, "We don't talk." And I'm like, "But she lives there." She's like, "No, she don't." I was like, and that's when I found out that she had kicked her out 2 weeks ago. I didn't know this.
When you were there.
When we were leaving to go to the airport to Medellin,
yeah,
she kicked her out that night.
Why?
Because
of what she was
doing. She was like throwing it at me low key, trying to sit in the bed. She was working it to try to, like, I guess, steal me or whatever. I don't fucking know. So anyway, I
was gonna get her a fucking AC.
You can still do that, man.
Where's she gonna connect it to?
I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm not getting her shit. Then I ask him to ask her if she got a girl for me. She tries to hook me up with her fat sister. Good.
Her sister's not fat.
That's what you said. You said she's fat.
But she's got a body.
Your girl's fatter than her now, right?
No, hell no.
Or they both two fat whales.
Yeah. We're chopping her up this and that, and I said to her, I was like, yo, I was like, I don't understand what your cousin's about because she's over here looking at all my stories. And when I said that, it triggered her. She was like, what? Show me. And I'm like, what do you mean show you? I was like, I'll screen record. She's like, no, send me a screenshot. Right, so I sent her a screenshot of one, and right there, her little, avatar's there, and I send it to her, and she's like, and I can see because we're FaceTiming, the phone is just fucking shaking because she's tapping away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, leave it be. Like, what do you want right now? And she's fucking just messing, firing off at the cousin. They're arguing through text. This and that. I'm like, yo, you guys are dumb. Like, you guys, I'm telling you, it ain't. I don't got nothing with that bitch. You're sitting and tripping, and then she comes and says, no, because she's out here running her mouth, saying that you're supporting her, you're sending her money, this and that.
That's fine.
And I'm like, oh shit, why would she do that? She's like, I don't fucking know. But so now these two little hoes are beefing, and I'm like, okay.
Damn, Junior's a catch out here. Damn, so the cousin is like you.
What do you mean?
Because you tried to fuck my baby moms when we were younger. Don't think I'll ever let that go, bro. I don't say nothing. But that just makes me see the type of person you are. And then you fuck my whore in Colombia. It's my whore. It's a whore. A whore is a whore. You can always get more whores. 4 doors, more whores.
4 doors, more whores.
But if it's my plaything and you touch it, I see the kind of guy you are.
I don't know, man.
So now the cousins.
Sharing is caring, bro.
Yeah, then share me your bitch.
No, that's my bitch.
Doesn't matter.
I'll share my hoes.
No.
You can have them.
You attempted.
I'll gladly pass them on.
This is what I'll do for you.
All right.
You attempted to smash my baby moms when we were young.
Okay.
Before she was just a girlfriend.
Didn't.
Hold on. This is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to attempt to smash your bitch. I'm just going to attempt. Now, if she lets it happen, that's a whole different ball game, my friend. But I won't. Just for you. But I am going to attempt.
Okay.
But I see the kind of person you are. Whatever. It is what it is. So the cousin is you. She wants to snatch her cousin's man.
Yeah.
She wants to snatch him and have him fund her.
I guess.
Maybe she felt that tension when you two were alone. She's like, oh, this guy wants to fuck, and she probably try to get it. Try to hint at it. No,
because I didn't. I was very chill. I was like, obviously I'm looking because I was like, she's right there, titties out, ass out. I'm like, all right,
nice.
She's put on a show. How am I not gonna look? I'm a fucking man.
Of course.
Now maybe because there's another man that's gay in there, and that's not his desire. So they're girls being girls, so they walk around like that comfortably because there's no. Even though there's a man in there, dick and balls, that dick and balls ain't trying to plow them. They're all just a bunch of girls hanging out.
What a waste.
Right? So,
what a waste.
So and I've told you before, in Colombia, they're very free. They're not restrictive of their sexuality at all. They're very free.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, my chick was very, very upset and jealous regarding
giving
her cousin.
You dog shit. I would not put up with any of it. I would not. And even if I was doing
it. Is that what you were alluding to with the jealousy? Or you said that, like she cares?
Yeah, I said, this weekend I actually saw a lot. I was like, oh, okay, maybe she's not just a little using bitch. Maybe she does care about this guy to a degree.
There was a funny moment where you took the phone. You're like, when she was calling me, and she's like, give me that.
We went to go eat Chinese.
Yeah.
And we went to the restaurant and sat there and ate, and then on our way back to my apartment, she calls him, and I did I snatch the phone?
Yeah,
or
snatched it.
You gave it to me.
No, you snatched it, but you like opened it because you couldn't unlock it. So I unlocked it, and then you answered.
And then I was talking to her, and she didn't look annoyed, but she looked like, yo, why is he on the phone? Why are you on the phone, girl? Fuck, yo. We trying to chill. But like I said, I saw a little more into it, and I was like, okay, maybe it isn't as bad as I thought. But it's still not good.
I hear you.
Okay, are we good with that?
We're good with that. That's over. Let's tuck that to the side, and let's get into the dog shit.
So we go to Roosevelt Ave. Mm-hmm. Some like a routine is we will go with my kids because my daughter now she likes authentic
cultural food,
authentic tacos.
Yeah. Before
it was straight up Taco Bell. I'm trying to get her on the Tex-Mex, which is Yummy Tacos. You ever had Yummy Taco?
No.
It's Tex-Mex. It's not really what we get at Roosevelt Ave, but I do enjoy it.
It's better than Taco Bell, but not authentic.
Correct.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Correct. It's pretty much Chinese people making tacos.
Oh shit! Okay,
they're good though. I like that shit. But yeah, it's way better than it's way better than Taco Bell. So for years, I've been trying to get her to eat that, and she wouldn't budge. Then all of a sudden, she tries, and now she's open to having different cultural meals. Mm-hmm. So the routine is we'll go to Roosevelt Ave, we'll eat some tacos with my kids, we take them back, and then later at night, we go back. Yeah. So let's just fast forward to us going back. Yeah. So we go back, and we're circling the block looking for parking.
Yeah, that was a bitch, but yeah,
and,
we were.
And in Sanctuary City, I said, don't look at them because you're going to see the one that you want. Gone. You can't unless you find parking. Yeah. Now, what we could have done was I stay in the car or you stay in the car and one of us goes in. Yeah. We could have done that, but you kind of want to do it together. It's like, yo, we did it together. Not holding hands, but we got our experience at the same time. Yeah. So
the parking situation took way longer than we expected.
I think we were there for like a good 45 minutes to an hour.
Just driving up and down.
Trying to look for parking. We find a spot. Junior's not too sure about it. And at the same time, we took honey packs. Yeah. And they weren't kicking in. Well, they did kick in.
Let's kind of back up just a teeny thing. Okay, when we had came back after taking your kids and came back, you said, let's lay down for a little bit, chill. All right, so I go to lay down, you go to lay down. I was speaking to me. All of a sudden, I lay down, and within like 5 minutes, I was on my phone bullshit. I was on Instagram, and then I went on Twitter. And then all of a sudden, because Twitter's a fucking mixed bag. It was like fight videos, and all of a sudden, it was like a dick-sucking thread.
The temperature in my apartment changed just by 1 degree, and all of a sudden, I had a rock hard cock.
So I'm looking at this dick-sucking thread, and I'm just seeing videos of bitches sucking dick, and I'm like, damn. And then next you know, the blood started pumping, and I'm laying in bed with a fucking fat dick. And I'm like, damn, son.
So I get up, I go to where Junior is. I'm like, yo. And he's like, yeah. I said, yo, it's time. And he's like, yeah, it's time.
No. You said, yo, what are you thinking? And I'm like, what do you mean? What am I thinking? He's like, I think it's time. And I said, bro, I've been in this bed for 10 minutes with a stiff dick. I think it's time.
So we make our way to Roosevelt. On the way there, it's like a 25-minute drive. Of course, the blood goes away. The nerves kick in. Yeah. We're there for about an hour looking for parking. We find the spot. Junior isn't so sure. And he's like, yo, I'm going to need a minute here because I got to, get back into the mood. I say, yeah, okay. I'm going to find a spot to go take a piss. Yeah. So I get out the car. I go around the block. I find the tree. I take a piss. I'm coming back to the car, but I see you on the phone doing your thing. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up his vibe.
Yeah. I wasn't jerking it or nothing, but I was just.
I know, but
I was just in the car I was looking at some videos and just trying to get myself in the mood.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Think about it. Had I got back in the car, it would be awkward, and you're like, yo, I can't do this. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just go take a walk to the store where we get honey packs. It's like 2 blocks away. So I go to the store. On my way to the store, I pass a group of Asian women. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at a good 3 of them out of there were like 5 or 7 of them there. There was one Mexican guy talking to one of them. Now, I don't know if he's Mexican or not, but we're generalizing here. Yeah. And I see 3 of them thick as fuck. I mean, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. They were thick. And they're talking to me. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm good. Thank you. I make my way to the store. I get 5 honey packs. Before we got there, my mind, when we were looking for parking, my mind was, I want a Latina. Yeah. That's what I was trying to go for. Mm-hmm. But I get the 5 honey packs. I'm about to walk back to the car. One of these thick Chinese girls pulls me to the side. She goes, baby, I give you a massage. And I said, how much?
No, hold on. You got to say what she said. She's like, papi.
She said, no, I'm telling you. Okay. She goes, baby, I give you a massage. I said, how much? And she goes, papi, 60. And I'm like, what? Papi, 60. Now, for me, my Spanish is all right. But since I was a kid, I've always fucking confused 60 and 60. See, yeah. I'm doing it right now. 60 and 70.
60 y 60.
Exactly. So you get it?
Yeah, I know.
So you get my natural confusion. So I'm like, what? Say it in English. And she goes, okay, papi, 60. I said, for how long? She goes, 15 minutes. All right, fuck it, let's do it. $60 for the massage, fuck it. So she grabs my hand, she takes me into the little salon. As soon as you walk in, there's no stairs, it's just all on one floor.
Okay.
So she takes me to in the beginning when you walk in, it looks like an actual spa. Mm-hmm. It's got the counter where you pay and everything. And then you walk past that counter, then it has those curtain cubicles like the other situation. So she takes me all the way to the back to her cubicle. And it's the same thing. It's a bed with a little nightstand and a chair. Then we get in, she closed the curtain and she tells me, do you want a massage only or everything? And as she's doing that, she's poking her ass out, and I'm looking at this fat fucking ass, and I can't believe it because I've never in my life in person, I've seen it on the internet, on the phone, on Pornhub or something. In real life, IRL, I've never seen an Asian bitch with a fucking wagon. Yeah, and she's got a body. She's got a body, bro. So I say, how much is for everything? She goes, everything, $120. I said, give me everything. She goes, everything? I said, everything. She goes, okay, I give you everything. She was like flirting with me, but we were fucking around. Like, it was in the moment. I said, fuck it, bro.
Everything.
Everything. I give you everything. So she's like, you have to pay first. I said, no problem. So I give her the 120, and she's like, give me $20 extra, and I suck it. She makes the motion with her hand, like towards her mouth, like she's gonna suck. And she goes, I suck it real good. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I give her the 20. I'm like, fuck it. What's 140? It's nothing. Yeah. So I give her the money, and she goes, take off your clothes and lay down. And as she's doing that, she's taking off her clothes. And my man, from the waist down, it's like a Latina, bro. She had a fat fucking ass. I'm like, yo, I cannot fucking believe it. This shit is like jello. Like, yo, that shit is fat, boy. So I'm caressing it.
No, did you say, can I touch?
Oh, I asked her, can I? Oh, yeah, yo. I asked her, I said, can I touch it? And she goes, of course, this is yours right now. I said, okay, no problem. So,
this is yours right now.
This is yours. So,
that's so funny.
So I lay down, and I'm rubbing her ass, and then she goes, turn around. So I lay on my stomach, and she gives me a quick massage. Nothing crazy, but just to, I guess to get me to relax. Yeah. Then she goes, turn around. So now I'm laying on my back. I'm butt-ass naked. She's naked. I turn around. I'm on my back, and then she goes, give me your hands. And she sprays alcohol on my hands, rub them together. Then she gives me paper towels to dry my hands, and then she sprays alcohol on my dick.
Your whole general area.
Yeah, whatever. My crotch. Mm-hmm. It's fucking burning. But last night I realized why it was burning. We went to Costco and I bought razors.
Okay.
Now I didn't shave everything, but I just shaved my shaft.
Got you.
I just shaved I didn't because I normally trim. I'm not trying to be disgusting. I trim my situation and I shave my balls. Yeah. And I just shaved my shaft. That's it. I didn't shave anything else. So when she sprayed the alcohol, it's fucking burning. I'm like, yo, why is it burning so much? But in that moment, I forgot why. Later on, when I get home, I remember, like, duh, I fucking shaved my shaft. So anyway.
Did you cut yourself?
No.
Okay.
No. So she sprays my crotch area with alcohol, and my dick is on fire. And I'm like, I don't like this. So I went from having like a chub to.
That shit went in.
That shit went back in the garage, bro. That shit looked like a button. That shit looked like a button. So she puts the condom on, and she's sucking my tip, my mushroom, and she's stroking my balls, and I'm grabbing her ass. But it's fucking burning. So everything that she's doing, like if I didn't shave and my shit wasn't burning, it would have felt good. But she's sucking hard and this shit fucking hurts. I'm like, yo, I'm not enjoying this shit. So then after a few minutes of her doing it, I do get the blood pumping in, but I'm like, bend over. And she goes, what? I said, bend over for me. Put your ass in the air. So she gets on the bed. She bends over. She puts her ass in the air. And her pussy is one of the most beautiful pussies I've ever seen. And I did not expect that for a Chinese girl, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, she told me she's Chinese, so I'm not just...
Yeah.
She's Chinese. Her Chinese pussy was beautiful. It was fucking amazing. I was looking at it. I was like, God damn, I got to take a flight to China. So she bends over. I got one hand on her ass and my other hand on my dick, and I'm kind of like jerking. Then I finally get stiff and hard, and then I slide it in. And she goes, oh, good for you.
Yo. This is so good.
She said, good for you.
This is amazing.
Again, I'm a grower. I'm not a shower. So in the beginning, a lot of women are like, yo, what the fuck is this? But then when I get hard, it's all right.
Yeah.
And I slide in. She says, oh, good for you. And I'm stroking. And you can hear her go, but I'm not really comfortable. So I don't know. I got this. My favorite position is prone bone. They lay flat on their stomach, and I slide inside them from the back on top of them, whatever. So I say, lay down. She lays down, flat on her stomach, and her fucking ass, it just starts jiggling, bro. And I'm like, yo, this is amazing, son. I've never in my life thought that a Chinese woman would look so good.
Yeah.
When I see them, I'll be honest, I'm not really attracted to them. They got the flat ass, the flat titties. Yep. Their face is a little hit. Anyway, I go inside, I slide back in her, and she goes, oh, good job. And I'm beating it. She goes, oh, yeah, good for you, good. I'm like, yo, why is she saying that? So I'm clapping, you hear everything clapping, and then I finally nut, and when I nut, I pull out.
Yeah. And
then she snatches the condom, she takes it off, but nicely, like everything was done nicely. Like she assisted me, like, are you okay?
She was very feminine.
Very, very supportive, submissive. Yo, I like that shit. I was like, yo, this is nice. So she helps me clean up, and she goes, do you want a massage? And then I say, yeah, and she gives me the real massage. The first one was just to calm me down. Yeah. This one was to actually really, and that shit felt good, bro. So now we're done, and we're making jokes. She's like, I'm your girlfriend forever. And then we exchange numbers, and then she walks me out. Nice. And then that was that. I walk back to the car, you're gone. Yeah. So I forgot to mention that I went to go take a piss, and then next thing you know, I text you, yo, I'm at an Asian spot.
Yeah, you said I'm at an Asian spot. Yeah. And I guess you were meant to be right back or something. And I was like, fuck. Then I was like, I guess I'll wait for you. But then 10 minutes go by, and I'm like, yo, nah, son, I got to get going. So I got to a point where I was, half chub. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So I got out the car, walked down the block to the original Spanish spot, right?
Where I went the first time.
Yeah, and I made sure to go to the one you went. I didn't want to go to the one that I went because I was like, all right. Just so happened, when I get there, the chick that I saw the last time that I wanted was right at the door, right? Right at the door. No. I'm sorry, let me back up. So when I went there was only one chick outside, and she was hit. I didn't like her. So I was like, all right. So I walked up to the next block, and I went to go into a bar. And then when I went to go into the bar, you text me, you're like, oh, yo, I'm done. I'm coming back. And I'm like, fuck, all right. So then I left the bar because I was going to get a drink to chill. I left the bar. When I go to leave the bar, as I'm walking back, I see the original chick that I wanted last time there. And I was
That's crazy that you even remember her.
No, because, dude, she caught my eye. And I was like, ooh, I want her. So as soon as I see her, I walk to her and I say, servicio. She looks at me, and I could tell she is gone. She's high as fuck. I didn't know on what at first. And then once I approached her and she started talking, I could smell the weed. So I was like, all right, this bitch is baked. So I said, servicio. And she goes, huh? And I said, servicio. She goes, oh, sí. She goes to turn around and call somebody. I'm like, no, contigo, with you. And she goes, oh, sí, okay. And I said, ¿cuánto? She goes, 100. Okay. ¿Para cuánto tiempo? And she's like looking at me like stuck. And I said, 100 para un polvo, pues. Yeah. Which means 100 to nut. Yeah. And she goes, sí, papi, sí. Okay, vamos. So she goes to walk up. I walk up behind her. And when she turns around, she's tiny. She's petite, really skinny. But she's got a fat ass. She's slim thick. She's got cheeks.
I saw her because when we were done, she went to the store. I saw her. I would totally go for her. She has the body that I like. Slim with the fat ass.
She was fucking nice, boy. And she's real cute in the face. She's very nice. She's very attractive. So we get to the top of the steps, right? Once we get to the top of the steps, there's a Mexican there. Again, I'm generalizing. And then the original chick that I saw that I wasn't into, they're at the top and they're waiting. So when we get up there, she goes to open. She's like, no, it's locked. So I don't know if it's at full capacity or what, but the door's fucking locked.
Yeah.
I'm up there for 3 fucking minutes as I look at my phone. So I don't know how long the other guy was standing up there for, but if I was there for 3 minutes, he was up there for longer, obviously. He says, nah, fuck this, and he bails. So that chick lost the sale because the door was locked. I don't know what the situation was. I tough it out. I'm like, fuck it, I'm up here, I'm getting this done. Finally, the door opens. We walk in, and the first thing I said is, hey, can I use your bathroom? Because I had to piss. She's like, yeah, sure, right there. I take a piss, come out. As soon as I come out, she's standing right there, which kind of threw me off. I'm like, whoa, okay. She's like, Ben. So we go to the second curtain room on the right. While I'm in there, there's someone in the first one, because I can hear music and I can hear fucking. I'm like, whatever. This time I'm not even paying attention to it. Plus the music's playing. It's a little bit better. Now what I will say is this spot was way better. Like you had described it before, you were 100% right. It was very inviting. There was Christmas lights. It was very clean. It was good. The curtains were very nicely set up. They had curtain rods. It was nice. It wasn't strings. It was much better.
Yeah.
When I get in there, I can see the nightstand, the chair, the bed. And I don't think it's a bed. I think it's a massage table.
Yeah.
And she pulls down this cloth sheet, kind of like at the doctor's, like you said.
I told you, yeah.
And I was like,
I didn't say that on the episode, but when we were speaking.
Yeah, it was the whole shit was way different. It was very professional. And I was like, okay. Okay, I see the difference now. I was in the fucking Saw movie.
Yes.
And over here is
Dr. Dolittle. I don't fucking
It's Fatal Attraction or some shit over here. It's different.
It's very comforting, right?
Yeah. So she goes,
would you be a prostitute there? I would be a prostitute.
I would gladly sell my cheeks there.
Yeah, I definitely would.
So she goes, take your clothes off. So I take my jacket off, my shirt, like this and that. I left my pants on because I was like, I'm not going to just sit here naked. She gets completely naked, minus her shell like a halter top. And then she grabs a big bottle and she says, give me your hands. And she sprays my hands. And I'm like, and I smell it. I was like, oh, it's alcohol. She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I rub my hands. She sprays her hands. And then she sprays my pubic area. And I was like, okay. And then she goes, rub it in. So I was like, all right, rub it in. And then she sprays herself and rubs it in. And I'm like, oh. Now, when she goes to turn, I could see, yo, that ass is fat. She's little, but that ass is so fat.
Nice.
So, before we even walked in there, I asked her, I said, where you from? She was like, oh, Venezuela. And I said, okay. I said, you worked in Cartagena. And she started laughing. She's like, yeah. How'd you know? I was like, oh, you all do. And she starts laughing. And because we're waiting, I asked to talk about Cholon Island. She's like, oh, I love it there. Whatever. All right.
Right.
Back into the room. So she goes, and I told her when we were there, I said, listen, I got a proposition for you. She goes, what? I said, I'll give you $200 if you suck me raw. I said, I'll fuck you with a condom, obviously, but I want you to suck me raw. She goes like, no, I'm not doing that. I said, okay, no problem. So then she puts the condom on, and then she starts like jerking. I was like, no, mommy, you got to suck it. And she goes, okay. So she starts sucking it. Now, she's high as shit, right? But the dick sucking she gave me was top notch. It was very good. So I could only imagine if she was focused, like not high, it'd be great.
Yeah.
So she's sucking me, and I could. And now I'm at like I could feel the blood pumping. It's about a quarter chub, and then because she feels it growing, she stops and goes to straddle me, and I'm like, ugh. So she's grabbing my dick and she's like rubbing her pussy, trying to get me hard to go in, and it's not working. So I'm like, I told her get up. I said, get on 4, ponte en 4. When she goes to do that, I said, nah, you know what? I said, I want to see your face. So I said, get on your back. So she gets on her back. She's looking at me. Yo, she is very attractive. Like, she is very attractive. And there's a little bit that reminded me of she was attractive as fuck. So anyway.
Why did you have to fuck it up, bro? With this Britney Spears shit, man.
Anyway, I'm about halfway. I'm not all the way. I'm about halfway. So I'm slapping her pussy. I'm like rubbing it. And I have enough where I could grab it and go in and out some, but it's not like I'm not rock hard yet.
Yeah.
And, she's cool about it. She's like this nice. She's rubbing herself. She's being really sexy. All right. And then there's a moment like I guess because it's taking a little bit longer. I could feel she's drying up. And I said, hey, can you get some KY or something? And she goes, oh, yeah. She can hand it to me. So I grab it, give it to her. She squirts it. while she's doing all that, I don't know what it was, but all of a sudden, I could feel the blood pumping.
Yeah.
And then I'm smacking it, and I'm slowly feeling my dick get stiff.
Yeah.
She can too. So then when that happens, I slam it, and then I just slam it in her pussy. Didn't give her a warning, just slammed it in. When I did that, she yelped. She yelps.
Good for you.
So then now, like, I pull her down from her hips, and then I grab her ankles, and I just throw them shits back to her ears or her fucking head, and then I put all my weight on. So now I'm just clapping, like, just putting I'm just slamming it.
Poor girl.
And she started yelping, like she was in somewhat of pain. She's very petite. Mm-hmm. She goes to put her hand on my chest. That shit just turned me on. I slapped her hand away, simultaneously grabbing her wrist, and then I grab her other wrist. So then I come off the bed, so now I'm standing. I pull her down with her arms, so I slide her down. Her legs are over my shoulders. I have her hands basically handcuffed, and I'm to her side. I just start pulling her back with my biceps, and then I'm thrusting at the same time. I'm killing this bitch. She's tiny. I know for a fact she did not. If she enjoyed it, it was very misleading because she looked like she was in super pain, but I didn't give a fuck. I'm slamming this shit crazy.
This guy's a rapist.
Just because now I'm like, I want to come. I dogged her out so bad. I treated her like absolute shit.
So other people could hear you fucking.
Yeah.
Last Sanctuary City, you heard other people fucking. This time they heard you fucking.
This time they heard me fucking.
Okay.
Poor girl, man. And yo, I was just beating it, blah, blah, blah. And then finally, I'm feeling I want to come. And so then I come.
Yeah.
And I'm not like you. Like you said, you came, you pull right out. Nah, me, when I come, I have to leave it in and let the whole sensation ride out. The pulsing, the everything. Because it is so, it's like overly simulating that it's like, I can't move.
Yeah.
So I let it ride out. And she goes to like shimmy out. I was like, no te mueve. I got to let this ride out. And then once that, it's about 30 seconds goes by, then I said, okay, so then I slide out. She gets up and she's just like, she's like so uncomfortable. She hands me paper towel. I take the condom off. She hands me more. I get the alcohol. I spray. I wipe. And then I said, I gotta get dressed. I said, yo, I was like, I'm good to go, right? She was like, yeah. I was like, all right, have a good night. And I leave. I go to the bathroom. I wash my hands, and then I'm out the fucking door. I go to the car. You're not in the car. And then when I went to open the door, I think I went to get in. You came from around a truck.
Yeah, I was waiting. I was at the taco truck ordering a burrito.
Yeah. And then you said, come here.
Yo, after that, I had to smoke a cigarette and I had to have a burrito. Well, something to eat because that shit felt good. Listen, man, if there was a Chinese store open, I would have had a Chinese restaurant. I would have had pork fried rice, son. That shit was good. That shit had me coming out saying, "Shay Shay."
You fell in love with the culture.
Oh my God, bro.
She's your girlfriend for life, I guess.
Yo, she texted me a picture. Oh, you saw her picture. Yeah. Yo, I think she's black, like in the Chinese girl body.
What did you say? You said something funny.
They're like us. They're like us, son. I didn't know.
What does this mean?
Because I look at the Chinese people, and to me, they're like Indians and white people. Like, I don't know. You know how they say black and Spanish are the same?
Yeah.
To me, they're the same with Indians and whites.
Uh-huh.
But they're like us, son. Like, they got gamblers. They're prostitutes, but it's like a geisha or some shit. Like,
you said they had gold chains.
Yo, this bitch had a gold chain. In her cubicle, she had like 3 different fur coats. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, obviously she changes after each customer to make herself more appealing. But I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She had on a thong, a G-string with leggings. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this. So all I saw was ass and a yellow face. That's racist.
You said if you covered her face, you would have thought it was a Spanish chick.
If I would have put a rag over her head, I would have thought she was a Spanish chick. I was like, yo, this has never appealed to me. And now I'm open. Bro, I was in bed last night looking up words in Chinese. You know the Chinese word for prostitute is Jìnû?
I did not.
Yeah, the Chinese word for prostitute is Jìnû.
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 That's the name of the episode.
And I was okay. I was practicing. I was practicing how to say I want a prostitute in Chinese. I had it earlier, but I forgot. Okay. But I was like, that's bad. Don't judge me. But yo, I got mad open to that shit. I'm like, yo, I want to go back and I want another China.
Yeah. So we wrapped up splitting the burrito. We are both on a high right now.
Yeah, because I've never done this before. If it was a Latin girl, of course I would have been happy, content. I busted my nut. Yeah, I'm good. But the fact that I've done an Asian, like the only other Asian chick I've ever had was when I was a teenager. Remember the Filipina chick that I brought to the house that one time?
No.
Okay, well, it was a Filipina chick, thick, bad. That's why I was like, yo, they got good pussy. Anyway, besides her, I've never had Asian.
So this bitch turned you out?
This bitch turned me out.
Nice.
Shasha.
Jìnû.
So now I want to go back and I want to try, but they gotta be thick. It can't just be.
Of course.
It can't just be any old flat ass
low
bitch.
Key, you got me wanting to maybe try one.
Yo, it was good professional service. It was like, are you okay? Do you want to rub your back? You good?
Yeah.
And again, she didn't suck my titties, but she definitely like flapped them. Like I don't know how to describe it. What she did, she slapped them. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Jeez. They love my titties.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So now we're done. I'm elated, man. I got a grin on my face, and you're like, yo, you good? I'm like, yo, I feel great, man, because I pulled it off and she was nice. She was bad. While we're wrapping up, like we're finishing the burrito and shit, I tell you, I was like, oh shit, look, there she goes, and that's when you saw her. You're like, oh shit.
This guy pisses me the fuck off, man. He sees the chick that he likes, and I'm like, yo, go get her number. He's like, nah, I'm good. What the fuck you mean you're good? A couple minutes of me being on his ass, he finally gets her number.
Because she went down the block to go to the corner store.
Yes.
I guess, I don't know what she was getting.
Whatever money you gave her, she definitely went to go get something.
Yeah, she went to go eat. Yeah,
because she got the munchies.
Yep. So I was like, all right, I'll wait till she comes out and I'll do it. And then as she's coming out, I'm like, and you're like, go. And I'm like, fuck it, all right. So I hop out the car, across the street. I go to talk to her. And then right away I was like, hey, listen, I was like, I had a good time with you, so let me get your number so that I can hit you up when I come back. And she goes, oh, okay. So I grab her number, and then I was like, all right, see you next time. And that was it. That was it.
I want some fucking wonton soup, boy. Yo, I want to eat the dog. I want to eat some dog, dude, because this bitch got me open, bro. This bitch got me open.
She turned you out, boy.
I want some yellow pussy, bro.
Yo.
I want some ching chong pussy. When I bust my nut, I want to fucking speak Chinese.
Yeah. That's funny.
That shit was good. I want to go back and I want another one.
All right, man. Well, hopefully.
So it was a vibe. You.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Yo, we were fucking listening to Phil Collins as we were rolling down the street.
Yo, I forgot about that. I told this man, play some Phil Collins. What's the song?
In the Air
Tonight. I had to. That's like we're riding in the car at nighttime, blasting Phil Collins. I'm on a motherfucking high. It's like I'm about to kill somebody in GTA. Like, yo, I'm on a mission, bro. I felt mission complete.
Mission complete.
Yo, I've never felt that. And I'm feeling good because, a couple weeks ago, I just fucked a midget.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing Chinese. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I want to do a paraplegic. Like,
yo,
a bitch with no arms and no legs, son. I want her to just lay there, look at me like, help.
That's crazy.
I'm like, no, bitch, you're stuck.
Oh, man, that's funny.
But yeah, it was a vibe. It was good. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah, we're gonna ride this out until they shut that shit down because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
How many cops did we see this time?
Dude, there had to be well over 50 cops throughout the night that we saw. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
I don't like that.
And I even said to you, I was like, bro, this is a sign. Maybe we should bail right now because there was so many fucking cops.
Yo, low key, I know what we're doing is wrong. We're supporting human trafficking.
They're willingly.
We're supporting terrorists. Yo, they're sending that money back to China. This is not good. But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, That was back to, we went back to Sanctuary City.
Yes, we did.
And what you said is we're going to call it Jìnû?
Jìnû. That's the name of the episode. It's funny that I'm sitting there defending myself with my chick, and then I'm sitting here fucking another hoe. But whatever.
I got a lot to say, but I'm not going to say it. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to get in contact with us, you can click the link in the bio. Linktree/chat. Yeah, I'm all fucked up. I'm all fucked up. Linktree/chat circus. I'm Nano.
I'm Junior.
And this is
the motherfucking Chat Circus.
Shay.